Good evening, everyone. I wholeheartedly welcome all the participants for day 5 of 7-day National E-Workshop on Essential Digital Language Skills for college students. On day 5, we have the session on building confidence and developing self-esteem. So, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, India, wholeheartedly welcomes all the participants for the day 5 of 7-day National E-Workshop. The event is organized by Department of English, School of Engineering and Technology, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University, Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, India. I request all the participants to type your name, designation, qualification, institution name in chat box. We shall start the session sharply at 7 p.m. Resource person Dr. SWAGATA CHOWDHURY madam has joined. She is with us. Welcome SWAGATA CHOWDHURY ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
We shall wait for another 2-3 minutes. Let all the participants join. We shall start the session sharply at 7 p.m. ma'am. I welcome Dr. P. Sanjeeva Raidu, Professor. I welcome Parvati Malipatti. Welcome Anisha. Welcome Dr. Anisha ma'am. Welcome Dr. Sri Vidya ma'am. Hearty wishes from our department HOD ma'am, Dr. R. Sophia, for today's session day 5. Thank you ma'am for your hearty wishes. Welcome Maladi ma'am. Hi ma'am. Welcome Janita. Welcome Akshita. Welcome Mandana V. Rathod, the teacher trainee. Welcome ma'am. Good evening. Welcome Bhavani ma'am. Welcome Anisha Ekpote ma'am. Welcome ma'am Dr. C. Rajeshwari. Welcome Nanda Kumar. Welcome Professor Jessi Koshi from Bangalore. Tanya Kavi, good evening. Good evening Dr. Bhavani Velu ma'am. Good evening Adora Catherine from Clinical Psychology from our institution. Very good evening to Pranaya. Good evening to Chitra ma'am. Sorry, Chitra student, PG student from Chennai. Welcome Nirmala ma'am. Welcome Muthuramya, guest lecturer from Pudukkottai. Welcome ma'am. Good evening ma'am. Manjula ma'am. Good evening Lavanya ma'am. Welcome. We are about to start the session in a minute. Very good evening to all the participants. I am Dr. C. Priya, the event organizer of 7-day National E-Workshop on Essential Digital Language Skills for College Students. We are in the day 5 of 7-day National E-Workshop. Today's session is entitled as Building Self-Confidence and Developing Self-Esteem. I wish to introduce a resource person of today's session, Dr. SWAGATA CHOWDHURY. She is an assistant professor in the Department of English, School of Engineering and Technology, Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University, Tiruchirappalli. She has expertise in sharing her knowledge on soft skills, interpersonal skills, building confidence and developing self-esteem. She is going to share her insights on addressing these soft skills aligned with the digital language skills and digital literacy. Welcome you, ma'am. I hand over the session to you now. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good evening to all. I am Dr. SWAGATA CHOWDHURY from Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University in School of Engineering and Technology. I am an assistant professor. So, I heartily welcome you all in this session. First of all, I would like to thank our motivators, Sri A. Srinivasan, Honorable Chancellor of Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University, Pro-Chancellor Srimati Anantalakshmi Kathiravan, then our Vice Chancellor Dr. C.K. Ranjan, our Registrar Dr. Dhanasekaran Devraj, our Dean Sir Dr. V. Shekhar. Last but not the least, our very own Dr. R. Shobia, HOD Ma'am of English Department, and Event Coordinator Dr. C. Priya Ma'am. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. So today's session is on building self-confidence and self-esteem. And since, as you know, this entire 7-day national e-workshop is only on how to learn essential digital skills. Now I am handling today's session on self-confidence and self-esteem and how actually it is linked when you are learning new digital tools, how it helps to boost your self-confidence and self-esteem. So we are going to the slides now. First, what is self-confidence? Self-confidence is the belief in your own abilities, decisions, and worth. It means trusting yourself to handle challenges, express your thoughts, and pursue goals, even when things feel uncertain. What are the main points here? Self-awareness, positive self-talk, learn from failures, set achievable goals, and develop skills. Now, what is self-awareness? Self-awareness is how much you know about yourself. Now,
Swagata ma'am, your mic is muted. Please unmute. Dr. Swagata ma'am, your mic is muted. Please unmute.
very sorry for the interruption. I couldn't understand that my mic is got muted. So, what is self-awareness? In building confidence, what is the role of self-awareness? Understanding your emotions, knowing your strength and weakness, reflect on your thoughts, accept feedback, align actions with your values, and notice your impact. How will you understand your emotions? Whether you are thinking too much negative about everything, that is, whether you are getting too much angry on simple issues, that are coming in understanding your emotions. Now, knowing your strength and weakness is very much important if you want to aware of yourself. What is your strength? What are the capabilities that you are having? And what is the weakness that you are having? We are human beings. Everyone can have weakness. So there is nothing to express. There is nothing to be ashamed of your weakness. Now, self-aware individuals can articulate what they are good at and where they need growth, which is essential for setting realistic goals and improving performance. Now, recognizing thought patterns, being aware of your recurring thoughts like perfectionism, self doubt, or overthinking allows you to challenge and reshape them. Aligning actions with values. Self awareness helps you act in ways that reflect your core beliefs, making your decisions feel more authentic and purposeful. Receiving feedback gracefully. It enables you to accept constructive criticism without defensiveness, using it as a tool for growth rather than a threat to identity. Monitoring impact on others. That is another important point for self awareness. You become more attuned to how your words, tone, and behavior affect those around you, a vital trait for leadership and collaboration. Now, if I am going to positive self talk. So, what is positive self talk? Encourage resilience, helps you bounce back from setbacks with a constructive mindset. Boost your confidence when you are going for positive self talk. Yes, I can do this. Yes, this is possible. No, I can go beyond this limit. So, it is boosting the confidence, reinforces belief in your abilities and decisions. It is also a way to reduce stress, calm your inner critic, and promotes emotional balance. It improves focus, keeps your thoughts aligned with your goals and values, shapes behavior. Positive thoughts lead to more intentional, empowered actions. Now, what is learning from failures?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
you can continue. You can continue, ma'am. Shall I go to previous slide?
yeah, yeah. Next slide or the next slide. Next slide,
Next
please,
slide,
ma'am.
please, ma'am.
See,
See,
here I have
here I
written
have written
Swami
Swami
Vivekananda's
Vivekananda.
one quotation: the greatest sin is to think yourself as weak. Now, this is telling us many things. We shouldn't think that we can't do this. Thinking you are weak undermines your potential because you even begin. Without even beginning, you are already lost the battle. So it's not just a lack of confidence, it's a denial of the strength, creativity, and resilience that is already within you. So the greatest sin is to think yourself weak is a very powerful quote. It's a powerful reminder that self doubt is one of the most limiting forces in life. Ma'am, can I go to that learn from failures? Yeah, this learn from failures, you can see one image I have curated. This image is speaking about Robert the Bruce. I think all of us know that story of Robert the Bruce, how after defeating a battle he took shelter somewhere and he saw that one spider. I think all of us know the story. In that story, this is a classic metaphor for resilience in the face of repeated setbacks. Bruce didn't just fail once, he failed multiple times in battle, lost allies, and faced despair. But instead of giving up, he observed, reflected, and learned from a spider. What the spider taught him? Failure isn't final unless you stop trying. Persistence is a form of wisdom. Each attempt teaches you something. Small victories also matter. The spider's success was tiny, but it sparked a revolution in Bruce's mindset. So that's all from Learn from Failures. He failed repeatedly, but he didn't give up. The next point is set achievable goals. Now, setting achievable goals is very important. Before that, we can go to another quotation by Swami Vivekananda. That is, in a day when you don't come across any problems, you can be sure that you are traveling in a wrong path. That means there will be challenges in our life every day. In every corner, there are challenges. How we are accepting the challenges, how we are dealing with the challenges matters more. For Swami Vivekananda, he seemed that if there is no challenge, if there is no problem that you have not faced in a single day, means you have done something wrong. You are traveling in a wrong path. So, in this way, we have to learn to cope up every challenges in every sphere of life daily. Now, again, we will go to that set achievable goals. That setting achievable goals is very much important, specifically for the students. When you are setting achievable goals, that is having few points like define clear outcomes rather than vague intention, what you actually want. If you are setting this in the first, it will help you. Then divide big goals into smaller manageable steps. Choose goals that reflect what truly matters to you. Give yourself enough time to succeed without burnout. Then track progress. Monitor milestones to stay motivated and adjust as needed. So there is no hurry burry. Even we can begin at any point of our life. There is nothing called being late. We can start up anything new at any point of our life. We have to just be positive and motivated to start something new. Another quotation of Swami Vivekananda is take up one idea. Make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. So, this is actually about your full attention, your full concentration on something, how much dedicated you are to that particular dream. This curated image is telling us about when you face no trouble at all, it may mean you are staying too safe. What Vivekananda said, that you are definitely traveling a wrong path. So avoiding growth, risk, or purpose. True progress often comes with discomfort, resistance, or setbacks. Whether it's in personal development, creative work, or leadership. Struggles are proof that you are stretching your limits and moving toward something worthwhile. Now we are coming to developing skills. Repeatedly, I have heard from many respected persons that only simply studying is not enough. You have to develop skills. Skills is you are applying your knowledge. Now, skills are learnable. You can build them through practice and effort. One skill often enhances others. Skill can be applied in varied contexts. What you choose to refine shows who you are. Staying updated keeps your skills relevant. They attract collaboration. Mastery invites meaningful partnerships. So developing skills are very much important to apply knowledge practically. The more we are learning the skills, and there is no age limit to learn the skills, the more you are skilled, your confidence will be boosted more. Now we will go to the digital language skills and self-confidence. How digital language can help in building self-confidence, because we are living in a digital era, and if we are not having much knowledge about digital language, any digitalization, we can feel that I don't know these things. We can feel a bit of I am lagging behind from others. This To overcome this kind of negative thought about yourself, we can go for learn new digital skills. There are different types of ICT tools used in teaching, like hardware tools, software tools, communication tools, collaboration tools, educational tools, and media tools. Digital literacy tools. What are the digital literacy tools? For discussion forums, there is Discourse. For social bookmarks, we can go for Semantic Scuttle. Annotations is hypothesis.ease. Then social media is Mastodon. For blogs, WordPress, Medium, Blogger. For course comments, we can go through VNotes, Wiki Educator Notes, and etc. Now, digital literacy and education. We can see here, daily we are using, those who are teacher here, we know whiteboard. Then mobile is our friend. Nowadays, even mobile became our friend, philosopher, and guide. Whenever we are searching something, whenever we are in need, we are always using mobile and messaging to communicate to others. We are doing the screen sharing for the audio, even getting the feedback. For all the data handling nowadays is digitalized. Then polling tools, we are raising votes in WhatsApp. Everything we need digitalization. We need either mobile or laptop or any tab. So this is, if we are not having enough digital literacy, it is very difficult to catch up with the others who are very confidently using these digitalized skills. Now here are different icons, tool names. Here, different icons are there about the tool names. Can you type in the chat box what are the icons, that particular tool names? I am accepting active participation. Can you please type these icons names in chat box? Yes, YouTube, Facebook. Apart from that, yes, Twitter. Try to identify more. Windows, yes. YouTube, Twitter, Bing. Yeah, Microsoft. Google. Windows. Yeah. So, benefits of digital literacy. There's all kind of digital literacy is a kind of professional learning, but these professional learning are enriching us personally. We are getting personal knowledge. Our personal knowledge is improved means our confidence, our self-esteem is also improved. That yes, I know many things. I have caught up with the recent digital era. I can do, I can also do like others many digitalized activities. So in this way, digital literacy can also help to boost our personal confidence and self esteem. Here, you test your digital literacy. Identify the names of these icons and type in chat box. Gmail. Yes, settings, music, internet. Good.
It's great. IoT, mail, laptop, mobile. This will, dear participants, identify these icons. Type in names in chat box. It's correct. Gmail, internet, settings, music, very good. Computer, mobile, settings, IoT, laptop, mail, laptop, bulba. Okay, speaker, internet, messenger, settings, mobile, music, message, laptop setting, very good. File manager, great. Settings, very good. Gmail, internet, music, folder, network, FM radio, Gmail, setting, music, home, log, tools, internet, sound, files, notes. Very good, Sanya. Thank you. Music, Twitter, settings, Google, file manager, Gmail, web browser, tool, IoT, IT, hotspot, Wi-Fi, Twitter, Wi-Fi, download, upload, Wi-Fi, music, inbox, video camera, Bluetooth, web browser, touch, Gmail, file folder,
File
people,
folder.
network,
Yes.
message, Bluetooth, log, blog. Thank you, participant. Calculator, very good. Thank you.
Now here some icons for digital communication tools. These are the few common digital communication tools. As we all know, here is Word, PowerPoint, Zoom, Google, Skype, then what not. I think everything. Can you please let me know what you are using for your digital communication tools?
Social media, PowerPoint, WhatsApp, Google Slides, WhatsApp. Good evening. Internet settings, music, computer, mail. Previous question. Gmail. Try to identify more icons. WhatsApp, Zoom. Anybody using Google Classroom? WordPress, Google Classroom, Moodle, Pinterest, Vimeo, Pinterest, Google, Zoom, phone, Chrome, camera, Chrome, PowerPoint, Word document, Zoom, Prezi presentation, very good. Great. WhatsApp, Twitter, Excel, Facebook, PPT, Microsoft Word, Zoom, Telegram, WhatsApp, good. Google Meet, Google, WhatsApp, Pinterest, Twitter, Google Classroom, Map, Adobe Photoshop, Telegram, Movely, Gmail, Mentimeter, Photoshop, Google, Chrome, G Suite, LinkedIn, Microsoft, Google, YouTube. So thank you everyone. We shall go to the next slide. Map, iPad, Movely. Good.
So these are the top 10 classroom tech tools. Kahoot, Canva for education, 8Puzzle, Quizlet, ClassDojo, MagicSchool.ai, Notebook LM, Diffit, Padlet, and School AI.
Dear participants, take a screenshot or make a note of all these top 10 classroom tech tools. You can start using them one by one in your classroom. You can introduce one tool in one class, another tool in another class. You can facilitate your students, you can facilitate yourself with these top 10 classroom tech tools. You can continue, ma'am.
Yes. These are another 10 digital language skills tools for listening, like Memrise, Speechify, Lyrics Training, Fluentu, Learn English Podcast, etc. You can take a screenshot of this to make use. These digital language skill tools is specifically about listening. Now, some tools for speaking. Lingua Talk, Speak by Speakly, Tandem, Linguist, ChatGPT, Mondly, Hello Talk, and etc. You can also take a screenshot of these tools. It may be useful for you. You can teachers you can use of make a use of it in your classroom. You can start using these speaking tools. Anyone is using any one of these tools? Then we can go to next slide, ma'am. Yes, ChatGPT. Here it is for conversational practice. Now some tools for reading. Here a list of 10 reading tools. Speak for me. Then another read theory, Kindle dictionary. We all know the Kindle version of books. Kindle dictionary, Scholastic Literacy Pro, and like this many other 10. So could you please let us know what you are using for reading? So I see Meta. Read theory. For writing, here another 10 tools mentioned. Microsoft Editor, Ginger Software, AutoCrit, WriteSonic, Language Tool, Slick Write, Reverso, and like this. Are you using any one of them? Here we can kindly dictionary, Kindle dictionary, I think. Ginger Software. Okay. Okay. So now we have come to the part of developing self-esteem. Now, what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is your overall sense of self-worth and personal value. It reflects how much you respect, accept, and appreciate yourself before others are accepting us, respecting us, and appreciating us, it is very much important for us to respect ourselves and appreciate ourselves beyond just your abilities or achievements. Now, what are the key traits of healthy self esteem? You feel worthy of love and respect. You accept your flaws without harsh judgment. You trust your decisions and values. You bounce back from criticism without losing your sense of self. So, unlike self confidence, which is task specific, self esteem is deeper and more stable. It's how you feel about who you are, not just what you can do. So, this is the basic difference between who you are and what you can do. Who you are is self esteem, and what you can do is self confidence. Here, the first point is self acceptance. Ma'am, can we go to next slide? Oh, it is immediately coming. Celebrate progress. So, I want to go to the previous slide. Here, the first point is self-acceptance. What is self-acceptance? It is about embracing your whole self, including strength and flaws, and your past experiences, whether it is good or bad. Then letting go of perfectionism, accepting that growth includes mistake. You can't be perfect at all time. Being kind to your inner voice, replacing harsh self-talk with understanding, honoring your uniqueness, valuing what makes you different, not hiding it, allowing emotional honesty, feeling without judgment or suppression. Many of us are in habit of judging ourselves. So we have to let go of that. Sometimes we make mistakes also, but we have to accept that very positively. The next one is self-compassion. Now, what is self-compassion? You are treating yourself like a friend. Respond to your struggles with kindness, but not criticism. You acknowledge suffering without judgment. You allow yourself to feel without shame. Recognize shared humanity. Everyone makes mistakes, so you are not alone. You should be gentle, but also honest with yourself, and cultivate a nurturing inner voice. You should focus on your progress rather than flawlessness. So you should be progressive. In that, mistakes may come. You can't be perfect, but you have to accept and you have to go more toward progress. The next point is self care. Now, the self care means how much you are caring about yourself. This is very important about women also. As women, we are taking care of our families and everyone. Even the girl child in a family, how much she is taking care of the family is different how a boy child is raised. I'm not telling they are also not taking care of. They are also taking care of. So in every case, when we are going for some responsibility, we are taking care of others. We are going to some commitments to others, and at that time we are forgetting ourselves. So self care is very important. Give yourself activities and food that can restore your energy and well-being. Listening to your need, what you need, what is your emotional and mental signals that you should understand. You should set boundaries also, protecting your time, energy, and peace from the negativities. Then you should prioritize the rest. When you are taking rest, it is not indulgence, it is essential. As human beings, we also need rest. Then practicing joy. We should make ourselves feel alive and fulfilled and happy. There is no guilt to be happy at time. You should celebrate small happiness. Yes, I am happy. That thing happened. So we should learn to be happy even in small things. Then being consistent, making self-care your regular routine, not a rare escape that once a month or 6 times a month, like after 6 months, suddenly you realize, yes, I also need some attention. I also need some time for myself. I also need some self-care. It should be your regular routine. When we are taking care of ourselves very nicely, only that time alone, we could take care of others also. Then another next point, that is the last point here, is focus on your strength. This is very much important, because all the time, if you are criticizing yourself, if you are finding the flaws within you, if you are finding the mistakes within you, and you are not at all giving emphasis, what is the strength you are having, what you have already done, what you have already achieved, that is making you frustrated, depressed. So you should focus on your strength. It builds confidence, reinforces what you already do well. It boosts motivation. Progress feels more rewarding when rooted in your strengths. Enhances your performance, your work smarter and more effectively. Strengthens your identity, clarifies what makes you unique and valuable. It reduces burnout. Energy flows more naturally when you play to your strengths. And of course, it supports growth. Strengths can be expanded into new areas over time. So, these are the points for developing self-esteem. Another important here, I have curated one image that is celebrate progress. It is a continuation of my point that most of us are concentrating what mistakes we have done and what are the negative we are having. Everyone is having some problems, some difficulties. We are concentrating more on that. Even we are achieving something, we are not there to celebrate our success or progress. This gives us a very negative vibe. Each and every time, the small progress should be celebrated. If you are celebrating that small progress, it will motivate you, it will give you more motivation for further step. How will you progress further? So that's why celebrating progress is very important to boost your self-confidence and your self-esteem. Here I have given a curated image on focus on your strength. Since it is building confidence, boosting motivation, enhancing performance, strengthening identity, reducing burnout, and supporting growth. Again, I have taken Swami Vivekananda's quote because for me, he is a big inspiration all throughout my life. This quote is believe in yourself and the world will be at your feet. In the next few slides in discussion, I will show you how this quote is very much relevant in each and everyone's life. If we are believing in ourselves, there is no limit. We can achieve new steps, new success that we didn't even think earlier. So this is very important. We should believe in ourselves, and if the entire world is not at our feet, at least we could achieve what we have dreamed. In addition to digital literacy and digital language skills, another important thing in our life is relationship. As human beings, we are very social beings. So we need some healthy relationships. It will boost self-confidence and esteem by offering emotional support, positive feedback, and a safe space to be authentic. When you are surrounded by people who respect, encourage, and believe in you, it becomes easier to believe in yourself and value your own worth. So that's why having healthy relationships is very important to feel secure, to feel peaceful. That will help us to gain our self-esteem. Now, I have curated one image and has given few points regarding self-awareness exercises. What can be the self-awareness exercises? The first one is journaling. I have given the image of morning pages. This is very important. I used to write diary in my childhood. If you are writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a day, it is obviously giving you some idea about yourself. Sometimes it calms your mind and it is giving some insight. It gives you some ideas about setting your goals also. So if you are journaling, if you are writing down few pages every day morning, you can see a cup of coffee, a pen, a diary. It is kind of meditation. It will really help to gain at least your self-esteem. The next one is mindfulness meditation. Now, this mindfulness meditation is different from simple meditation. Mindfulness means you are very aware that now you are thinking about yourself. Your entire concentration is on your mind. What is going on there? What thoughts? What feelings? That will obviously give you some idea about yourself. The problem with us is most of the time we can't understand what we want. We can't understand where we are lacking. So for these things, journaling and mindful meditation is very important. Then values clarification, identifying and clarifying your core values and priorities. You should rectify if there is any problem to set in priority. What is priority? It should be according to your own need. So if needed, you can rectify and then you can tell, yes, this is my priority. So I will go as per this. Then obviously goal setting. Whenever we are discussing about self-confidence, esteem, our goals, what is the concept of success, this goal setting is coming again and again. Setting goals and reflecting on your progress to get motivation for moving forward. So these self-awareness exercises may help you to gain self-esteem. That will in turn help to boost your self-confidence. All power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that and do not believe that you are weak. So same quotations, same kind of quotations I have used repeatedly intentionally to emphasize this point that all power is within us. What we are believing, we are becoming. So we should come out from any negativity about ourselves. If we are believing ourselves strongly, we are having positive motivation, we can go ahead. Here I am coming with my Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's quote. It is actually a song in Bengali written by Rabindranath Tagore that I have translated in English. Let me not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless in facing them. So he saw fearlessness as a virtue born from self-trust, not the absence of hardship. We can't expect that our way of walking will be very smooth. There will be no hurdle. There will be no problem. We will go smoothly. We can't expect that, and we shouldn't pray that. What we should pray, that whatever hurdles are coming, whatever hardship is coming, we should have the courage to meet that. We should overcome that, and we will go ahead. So that's why let me not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless in facing them. Now, from the very first, I'm telling what is self-confidence and what is self-esteem. Both are two different concepts. Self-confidence is, yes, I can do this. Again, I'm repeating the same thing. It is task specific. Self-esteem is identity. It is about you. Yes, I am worthy. I can do this and I am worthy. These both are essential for emotional resilience and your personal growth. Ma'am, next slide. Here, I have given one pyramid from psychologist Maslow. Abraham Maslow is the psychologist who made this pyramid of human motivation. How much? Like there are 5 levels of needs. The basic is physiological needs. These are the biological requirements for human survival, such as air, food, drink, shelter, clothing, sleep, etc. Now, safety needs. The second level is safety needs. We should feel secure. These includes physical, environmental, and emotional safety and protection, like job security, financial security, and health security. Third one is love and belonging needs. This level involves feelings of love, acceptance, and belonging, including romantic relationships, friendship, and social groups. Fourth level is esteem needs. These needs related to self-respect, recognition, and respect from others, including autonomy, status, attention, and appreciation. Now, these esteem needs and self-actualization needs has connection with our self-confidence and self-esteem. This highest level involves realizing one's full potential, personal growth, creativity, and self-fulfillment. So this Maslow's pyramid of human motivation is having at the highest level and second highest level esteem needs and self-actualization. That is actually very much related to our need in self-confidence and self-esteem. Our very near and dear Abdul Kalam sir, his quotation, self-confidence is a superpower. Once you start to believe in yourself, magic starts happening. Only you can make your life masterpiece. For that, I want to go to the next slide immediately. This is the story what Abdul Kalam sir said. This story can be the ideal example, the inspirational story of Walt Disney. Walt Disney's life is a testament to the power of perseverance. His life is an inspiring tale of how resilience, a refusal to be defined by failure, and a belief in one's creative vision can overcome massive setbacks and lead to extraordinary success. If you see his interesting life journey, at the very first of his career, he used to do job in a newspaper and he was fired from that job. Editor accused that you were lacking creativity. From there, he established the first animation company, Lafogram, but it went bankrupt. Then he is almost having nothing except the drawing materials with what he used to draw the cartoons and a suitcase. Losing, then he gradually again make himself successful and he made the popular character Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I don't know how many of you were familiar with this. I want to go back to the previous slide. Here, the first image is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. It became very popularized. Ma'am, now the next slide, please. It became very popularized that time. But he somehow, for the politics, he lost the copyright. Again, he didn't give up. He didn't give up, and what he did is Mickey Mouse, and that Mickey Mouse became a global icon. Then he made the film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Everyone was like criticized him. You are again doing the mistake. But fortunately, this became the highest grossing film of its time. When planning for a theme park, again he was criticized. But he listened to his mind and he became the icon of the Disneyland. He established the amusement park Disneyland. That is revolutionized entire concept of theme park. So he dared to dream when others doubted. His strength lay not in certainty, but in the courage to create the impossible. That's why his legacy isn't just entertainment, it's enchantment. What you can do as your overall action plan here: come out of the negative thought, reframe your thoughts with positive self talk, practice self compassion, set smart goals. Smart means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. Celebrate small wins, learn from failures, nourish positive habits and surroundings, explore and embrace your strengths, use gratitude to shift your focus, appreciate what you have. So, we have come to the very end, to the conclusion. We can conclude that building self confidence and self esteem is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking small, deliberate steps every day to enjoy a happy, fulfilling life. It's not about becoming a different person, it is about becoming a better version of yourself, unleashing your potentials. So that's all. Any question? Any discussion? Okay, so thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here and giving me this chance. Thank you. Thank you, Priya ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So, I wish to thank all the participants for your overwhelming responses and active participation with all your quick responses on all these activities. So, we are closing day 5 of 7-day National E workshop. We shall join tomorrow for another fruitful session. I personally thank Dr. SWAGATA CHOWDHURY ma'am on behalf of management of Dhanalakshmi Srinivasan University and Department of English. I wish to thank our resource person Dr. SWAGATA CHOWDHURY ma'am for sharing her remarkable insights on building confidence and developing self-esteem with the digital language tools and digital literacy. Thank you so much, ma'am. Here we have responses
Thank you, ma'am.
for your session from participants. Your participants feedback form is posted. You can submit your feedback. Please don't forget to post your feedback. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. Thank you, everyone. Dear participants, we shall wind up the session today. Swagata ma'am, there is a question. Once more, give difference between self-esteem and self-confidence, madam. You have a question now?
Yes.
Yes.
So what
So what
self-esteem
self-esteem
and
and
ma'am, please
ma'am,
mute your
please
mic.
mute your mic.
So self-confidence and self-esteem are linked but different. Self-confidence is what you can do, the belief in your abilities and decisions and worth. And at the other hand, self-esteem is your overall sense of self-worth and personal value. So if I am putting it very simply, it will be what you can do and who you are. Now, if I am going deeper, then for the self-confidence, the source will be experience, achievements, practice. For self-esteem, the source will be internal beliefs, upbringing, emotional validation. Now, self-confidence can vary depending on context or task. But self-esteem should be more stable. Sometimes it is affected by deep emotional factors, but self-esteem should be more stable. So if I am giving two sentence as example, for self-confidence, it is, I am confident I can give this presentation. Now, what will be in self-esteem? I feel good about who I am, regardless of the outcome. So one is
So
about
one is
what
about
I can do, self-confidence. And whatever I can do, in spite of that, what I am feeling, what I am feeling about myself is self-esteem. So hopefully I have given the answer.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear participants, any questions? So I thank all the participants and the resource person for today's session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you. We shall wind up the session of day 5 today. We shall join tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Swagata, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you.